What is up, guys? Nenkomal here, doing a vlog. Today I want to talk about how important is sex in a relationship. So let's get with the topic. Is sex important in a relationship? Yeah, obviously. Sex is very important in a relationship because that's pretty much why you're in a relationship in the first place, or at least one of the relationship in the first place. Sex is pretty much your expression of love or your expression of, getting your horniness off. But the thing that we should be asking ourselves, how important is it? I say that it's very, but not to the point where it consumes the entire relationship. Because many people think that a relationship should be based off on sex only, and not really that though, because if you base your relationship on sex only, it's pretty much doomed from the start. Because okay, once the good sex is over, what else is that person offering you in a relationship that is not just sex? Because a relationship is more than actual sex. So if your relationship is pretty much based off on sex, what other qualities does that person have? Even though sex is very important, it shouldn't be the only thing, but at the same time, you shouldn't be in a relationship where there's hardly any sex, because let's face it, people, we are animals at the end of the day, and we are sexual creatures. So if you're pretty much in a relationship where there's hardly any sex, the sex is boring, things are gonna tend to end. I've seen it all through my lifetime. A couple that for whatever reason they don't hardly have any sex, or the sex has gone down, and they usually tend to find other spouses or other people to have sex with, because their sex life is pretty much gone or boring. And I think that sex should always be interesting. Sort of like spice it up, have a area of interest, try new things, be very creative about sex. That way the sex will always be good and exciting, instead of just being boring. And also another thing I want to mention though is that if a person is only with you or is only really interested in the sex, that's not something that is going to end up serious. That's also another thing that comes with the only sex relationships. That at the end of the day, it's not going to really be serious or genuine. I remember my father, he was somewhat of a player around my age. And as time went on, he told me himself that he had a lot of relationships, where the sex was great. He pretty much would see stars in heaven and all those imaginary places where you had great sex. But at the end of the day, outside of the sex, they didn't really offer anything. So, that's why they ended up breaking up, because it was like, okay, the sex is great, but your personality and your qualities are shit. So, as I was saying earlier, sex is important, and it should occupy a large percent of your relationship, but not all of it, because at the end of the day, you want a complete person. You want a person that has great qualities, great talent, and not just sex. So anyway, that's my opinion on the whole, is sex important in a relationship? This is Nepoman, signing the fuck off. Oh yeah, remember to subscribe, comment, and like if you like my videos.